welcome to our channel, Loving Handcrafts by BMW. This is Brenda. So today I am going to be doing a card, and it's going to be for a family member who's retiring. So I'm going to put together this card, and I thought this cutie was really appropriate since she's newly retired. She gets to sleep in like a baby, so that was kind of the theme of the card, and I really love this. So I'm going to use just a normal white 5x7 card base. So it started its life as a 8.5 by 11. I cut it down to 10 by 7 and then scored it at 5 to get the card base. So nothing fancy there. Then I took like a stone gray, like cobblestone color gray. I'm going to use that as a panel. And this has a 1/8 clearance on 1/8. Yeah, 1/8 all the way around. So I'm going to mat that and stick this on there. So what I thought I'd do is, seeing how this looks like a crescent moon to me, this basket, I thought I'd go and do some clouds. And I think I'm going to do the clouds in purple. And I'm going to be using these Altenew crisp dye ink in this pack. This pack is called Enchanted Garden. I think I'm going to use, I might end up using all these colors. So what I think I'm going to do is start from the top and then work my way down. So I'm going to use all 4 colors on these clouds. Then I thought, well, that's going to be great. And then, but I think I'm going to also use this embossing folder by Spellbinders once I do all of that. So that's the plan. If I don't like it, like I always say, I can always change it. But that's the plan to start. So I'm going to move this card base out the way because it's white. I don't want to get it dirty. Move everything out the way, and then I'm going to start here. Oh, by the way, this is from scrapbook.com. It's called Outdoors, this stencil. So I'm really going to start using that. So what I have is my little brush. I don't know what colors are on here. Could be the Altenew inks. I don't know, but I'm just going to kind of clean it up like this. That's just a little bit of alcohol. Just a little alcohol. Okay, what did I do at the top? I had a top, but okay, this is what happens when you throw things away. Oh, hell, it's on top of it. Alright, so let's get started. So yeah, so I'm gonna kind of do it like this. And you can turn, so idea being, with this, you can turn this, so you can do a set of clouds this way, flip it over, do your clouds this way, and then do this way, and then flip it over and do it that way. So I'm going to be doing all of those to get a variety of clouds. But I am going to start with the darkest color. Is that the darkest color? Yes, the darkest color called Andromeda. And I'm just going to do a little bit with the stencil. You don't have to, oh, see, I was afraid of that. Darn it. I might have to redo that. See, that looks, okay. Let's just keep going. Oh, that's pretty. Let's just keep going. If I don't like it, I think I'm just going to turn it over and do it on the other side because I'm not happy already. Okay. We'll do it on the other side. How about that? And I kind of saw what happened. So let's do this. Whoops. I just fell. If this was a card I wasn't going to give to someone, I just keep it in my stash, but I'm going to do it like that. Okay, there we go. And just start over. Oh, don't move. All right. And just turn that over. Let's do a little, and I'm just doing a light hand. All right. Turn. Oh, that's going to be pretty. I think I'm done with that. Grab that next color, which is called Ultraviolet. Learn my lesson, man. Okay. Do 2 more of that. It's pretty. Flip it over. Do 2 more. Kind of turn it at an angle. I think these are some pretty clouds. Turn it this way. Close that up. Next color is Hydrangea. So that color is, whoops, right there. It's Hydrangea. And I'm not doing for a like really deep color. I'm just going a little at a time. Just want to do those nice fluffy clouds. Flip that over. I think that's so pretty. Turn it that way. Here. I got one more color to go. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Right. So that was Andromeda, Ultraviolet, Hydrangea, and then last color is Wisteria. That's the last color. I'm just wiping off my brush a little. Whoops. And I'm doing it that way. Put that down a little. Oh, I really like these clouds. Got a little grass in there, but that's okay. And then angle it like that. I think these are darling. Little wispy clouds. And then there we go. And we're done. I think that's darling. So that was my idea. And this is, again, this is on a gray panel. So it's not exactly white. And then, okay, let me clean this area up over here because I'm about to bring something white on this. And you know, I know from experience that I could get my white card base all jacked up. I do not want that to happen. Okay. That is really pretty. That's the card. This is what it's going to look like on matted. And like I said, you just barely get the white showing through on the mat. It's like a ever so slightly thin. And then there, oh, that is exactly what I envisioned. Now, I hope I don't ruin it by embossing on it. But I picked this embossing folder because it has these little ridges. And I just feel like it needs a little bit of oomph. Okay, wish me luck. I'm going to do that off camera. And then if I don't like it, I'll come back and I'll recut this and come back. So I'll be back. Okay, so I am back. I went ahead and embossed it, and it's not horrible. So I'm not overly displeased. And so this is what it's going to look like. I might do some black splatters. I'm not sure. I don't splatter a lot, but I might end up doing some black splatters. But in the meantime, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Cricut. I'm not a vinyl girl, and I think I've had this conversation before. I rarely do vinyl, but I'm going to use some of this vinyl to cut out some Z's. So I think when I put the little sleeping girl here, I'm going to have some Z's up here. And then for my sentiment, I'm going to use vinyl for the inside. I just don't use it a lot, and I just think it'll be nice. Since I've already folded my card base, I didn't use my Cricut to do this. Had I thought about it, I probably would have used my Cricut to cut my card base out and then use the Cricut pen. But I got this vinyl, so I'm going to use it. And it's the Smart material. It's not the Cricut brand, but it is the Smart vinyl. That's going to go into my little Cricut Joy here. I think that's what this is. Yeah, the little Joy. This is the new one. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do next. So I'll be back in a minute. So it's done its thing. I'm going to go ahead and weed it. So I'm going to take off all the negative and leave back the positive. This part is easy. And just be very, very careful. I got a series of Z's. Let's go. I'm going to start over here. I do have my glasses on today, just so you guys know. So I am wearing my glasses. Usually, there we go. I'll usually come up. This is the part that I don't necessarily like with using vinyl, but sometimes you just got to use what you have in your stash. So I bought it, so I'm going to be using it. Oh, where it went? It's somewhere. All right. Well, that's pretty thin. All right, so you guys get the idea. I'm going to finish weeding and then come back. Okay, so I'm done weeding. I'm going to go ahead and do some transfer tape. Go ahead and cut that out. I think I'm going to use, I might not use all of these, but all the Z's, but I got something. I think that should be it. That'll work. I like the Z's. So what I'm going to do, cut out this Z first. I think these will fit. It's every hope of every retiree that they can sleep in. Don't have to get up and go to work. Report on at such a time in such a place. I think that's every retiree is looking forward to sleeping in, so you can sleep in like a baby. And I might have to reconsider my splatters. I don't know. I think I got something I can splatter with. It just doesn't always work out, but I'm gonna try. No, I can always try. Okay, so that goes down. Vernishing this. I like to turn it over to release it. And I'm going to try if I got good enough to pull it away. Yes. Okay, good. All right, so let's assemble my card. If I don't put splatters on there, I think I have some black. I hope I have some black sequins. That would, if I don't do splatters. So let's lay down this. Okay, come on. Come on. Do I have to fill my glue up? I think I might have to fill my glue back up. There we go. Alright, we'll have to put more glue in here because it's getting a little thin. I want to make sure I get good coverage, but I also want to make sure I have enough glue on here that I can move it if I don't line it up good. I'm definitely paying attention to these corners because I don't want them to lift. Okay, so I'll stick this right here. While it's stuck out the way. See if I can get this sorted as best I can. I think it's gonna be just fine. Okay, so that got laid down. We'll put our little girl here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if I got some black sequins that I can put in lieu of splatters. That might work better. Might give it a little bit of shiny, give it a little pop. All right. Oh, definitely want this to adhere good because of the embossing folder part. Make sure I get the tips of this stuff around the corners. Make sure. All right, and she's gonna go right here. Oh, that's so cute. So stinking cute. That is so stinking cute. And I think I'm gonna have my little Z's come right above her head. I think that's okay. Got some bigger ones, but I don't know if I'm gonna need them. But I got some smaller ones. These will work. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this back. Stick those Z's right there. I'm committed. So that's where it's gonna go. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't want to kind of fraying my paper, but that's okay. That's okay. There we go. That worked out just like I wanted. I have some more I'm going to use a different type of transfer tape because I just saw what it did. Like, oh, I don't want it to jack up my card on the inside. So let's do this part. Take this part off. I have my relative's name printed out, but I'm not going to put it on here because she might be watching. So that's going to go right about there. Not a little bit further down, like right there. All right, let me go grab this other transfer tape that I have. Okay, so I forgot about, because how often do you guys see me use vinyl? But I forgot I had this that shouldn't damage this. So let's see what we're going to use. It's probably going to take a little bit more burnishing, but it'll be all right. Just a little more. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I forgot about that. Just grab some bigger scissors. I got a hot mess going on right now, y'all. You should see my craft room behind me. It's a hot mess. All right. So there we go. I'm going to use the little brayer. I love using the brayer for this. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's pull that up on the other side. Let's start burnishing it now. This is the part, again, that I'm not enamored with the vinyl. But if you like this kind of stuff, I mean, the weeding's okay. I like that. But just all of this burnishing. But I like the look of the vinyl sometimes. And you just got to do it. See if it comes up. Nope, I want more. All that. Let's spend my time burnishing. I just need it to stick. Just need it all to stick down. Take time to stick. It does. It is. The payoff's worth it. You just gotta be patient with the process because it's a process. I'm impatient. That's the problem. I'm highly impatient. So you, oh, come on now, don't jack up nothing. Usually, I did jack up something, I can tell. It's Willie who does the stuff for me. I think the T is upside down. I don't know what I did. Oh my God. For real? Oh, for real. All right. Look, see? Look at that. I don't know. Really? How did the T get upside down? How did it get backwards? What did it do? This is why I don't like whatever this is doing. All right, I might have to do that again. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do. Let me play with this today. I was trying to get it all in one swoop, but this is what I'm gonna do. All right. Got time to play with that mess. Okay, it's work. Like I was saying, Willie is he's the one who does the vinyl stuff. Like he does this part because I'm so impatient with it. And like I just got my finger all up in there. Sticking to my finger. That's what happened with the other one. Okay. The struggle is real, my friends. The struggle is real. Okay. It's real. Here we go. There you go. It's working. It's working. Just have to be patient. Oh, I need that to go there. Come on, go back down. To get turned over. Turn it back over. There you go. There you go. Hey. Now, I think that's fine. Like it, baby. Okay. Oh, that's all crookedy crooked. That's all crookedy crooked. See if I can fix it. Sometimes you can fix it. You can nudge it up. Only because you guys are watching, I'm having this much trouble. I'm going to blame it on myself. There we go. I think I got it. Yep. So I am going to tackle this and stick it right here and hope for the best. My little, move that over. There we go. Move that little dot over ever so slightly. Girl, you gotta triage this stuff. There we go. Yay! The like is crooked, but I'm not gonna complain. You are retired. You are retired. Sleeping like a baby. Can I salvage this? This is possible. Is this even possible? It's just all crooked. Alright, let's see. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, it just does not want to be salvaged. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. So I'm going to recut that. Oh, this is so maddening. But this is what happened. So I'm gonna finish it. So I'm gonna pause. And I think what I'm gonna do is get this laid down. How about that? I want to do it in one step, but I want to salvage as much as I can. And so we're gonna make it work. So we're gonna make that work. It's just because I'm so impatient. I think that's what the problem is. I'm just too impatient with it. And I guess you got to pack your patience when you're working with vinyl. It's like I said, Willie does this part for me. And he's not here. So I can't call upon him to come use his patience as opposed to my patience. But y'all guys are just seeing me make a big old mess. I think I'm just going to cut it, just start fresh. Not going to fiddle with it. I'll be back. Let me cut that part back out. Okay, so I'm redeeming myself because I did recut everything and start from the beginning. Well, not all the way from the beginning, but enough where I got it all on here. Oh my God, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Now the question is if I can get this lined up where it looks halfway decent, that I won't have any problems. And I'm sure I'm not doing this right either, but this is how I'm doing it. Okay. So I'll just use this to burnish. It still turned out pretty good. All right. And yeah, okay, there we go. And I'm just going to slowly remove it this way. That way, everything will be nice and tidy. And I'm not sure what happened right there, but we'll just leave that alone. And there we go. I did it. And I did go find some black sequins. I think this is from, I can't remember, All That Confetti or something like that. So in lieu of using splatters, I'm going to be doing this. Let me get my little pick and stick tool out. Get my little, let's see, let's stick them where I want to stick them. So 1, 2, 3. Put one on here. 4, 5. So you need about, if you're gonna do or odd numbers. So 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where else? Let's do an itty bitty one. 6, 7. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Whether it's right or wrong, that's where I'm doing it. Just lay down that. I think I'm going to move this one up over here. Usually you try to go for a triangle, but since I'm using so many of them. Okay. You kind of do like, whoops, that's a lot. A triangle motion. So one line like that. Like kind of sort of doing that. Got some outliers. There we go. That's it. That's the thing. I got to personalize it now. But I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. Didn't hide any of my boo-boos. Like I said, I rarely use vinyl, so apparently I'm out of practice with the vernishing and the putting it down. So please like, comment, subscribe, do all the things to support the channel. I thought this turned out really cute. Got a chance to use my cutie patootie. And then now that you're retired, you can sleep in like a baby. And I think I'm going to put a Z, like some Z's on here. I might finish it. Like, wish I had done a smaller set. But I might be able to put a Z right there. And I'm going to personalize her name on the card up here. But I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, and thanks for your support.